if you need something to help you make it through to break, ta-da! Some background information. I have done this with middle school students. I've done this with high school students, but I've also done it with, so I have it in Spanish and I have it in English, so I've like mixed and matched pieces. So if you teach a lower level, if you teach a higher level, this could work for you either way. I've done this in like a 45 to 50 minute class period. So, right, 1 day lesson. So really nice if you just need something to help you kind of like make it all the way to break. I start off with the start of class routine. I have other videos that goes into that in more detail. After we do the start of class routine, which is about 10 to 15 minutes long, depending on the class, depending on what's going on in their lives and how chatty they are, we do the interactive virtual field trip. I have another video on this. We've done our start of class routine, and then we're going to do our interactive virtual field trip. So I will give the students the link to the exploring part of the field trip, the map. And I will just kind of give them some time. This helps them focus later, but it also helps me and them just like enjoy it, right? So they have a little bit of time to just kind of like scroll around the map, to click on the markers, to see the pictures that pop up, to like tap through the pictures and actually like look at the videos. I found sometimes with my own students that if I give them the information and the questions that they need to answer, like whatever the comprehension activity is, they just like dive right into like searching for the answers rather than just like exploring. So I usually give them like 5 minutes to just like explore the map, click around, look at the markers, look at the pictures, read some of the text. Maybe they start watching a video. And after they've been kind of exploring for a little while, I'll just kind of walk around and drop off the handouts. And when I do a virtual field trip, you can choose, right? You can do the handouts digitally. I prefer to do them on paper, but I think that's because I'm a little old school. I like to have something here and something here. Either way, your students might prefer something else. Maybe you're in an all virtual setting right now. You have options, okay? So after they've been exploring the map for about 5 minutes, I'm gonna drop off or deliver or post the activities that go with the map. And I have two options. I either give them the graphic organizer or comprehension questions that are a little bit more focused. Sometimes you have class periods that like really need this is the stuff you are looking for, and sometimes you have class periods that are like, let me gather all this information and place it appropriately. And sometimes you want to do both. So I pick depending on my class and depending on the students in said class and depending on their level. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, they might be doing the map in Spanish and the activities in English. They might be doing this in English and this in Spanish. They might do Spanish. They might do English. Just depends on what level I'm doing this with. You have lots of options. So they have the map, they have their activities, and then you just let them go. And so at that point, I usually just kind of like hover around the room. I kind of like peek over their shoulders and we chat about like, what are you seeing? What are you experiencing? I just kind of like, float and chat with them about it. And then at the very end, so this is something that at this point they're kind of working on their own pace. They might be chatting with their neighbor about things that they've discovered, with me like, popping into the conversation, like that kind of thing. So then the very last piece that I have for this lesson is just kind of like a fast finisher, because it's hard when they're all finishing at different times, and some of them might be really, really into it, and some of them are like, I like to get it done, and then once they're done, they need something else. So 3 options for a fast finisher for you. So option 1 is Geoguessr, which is a website that just like drops them somewhere in the map and they have to explore around and figure out where in the world they are. Option 2 is I give them a bunch of YouTube links that are related to the stuff that they were exploring in the interactive field trip. Okay, last option for a fast finisher is my before break writing activity. There's choice. So with my 1s, I might do one where they draw a picture and then they write a sentence. And with my 2s, they might just be writing about like, what am I going to do? So I just kind of mix and match. That's everything. I will again add the links to the description for you to check out whatever you are most interested in. If you are watching this and you have any questions, please feel free to drop me a comment and I will help you as much as I can. All right, if you are almost there to break, I'm thinking of you. My newsletter that's coming out is about for print and go or post and go activities to help you make it to break. So if you like more of this, make sure you sign up for my email newsletter so you get more of it just sent right to you. All right, have a wonderful rest of your day.